David R. here. Today I want to talk to you about this book, Dr. Bernstein's Diabetes Solution. Now, as you can see, this is a thick book, packed with all kinds of information. But this book isn't just for somebody who doesn't know anything about diabetes, like some of the books I've read. This book is for people who already have diabetes, who know a little something about diabetes, who've experienced diabetes. And the doctor writes the book from his perspective in how he practices treating people with diabetes. So, he does things a little different. Now, your doctor may do things differently that pertain to you and your condition. And he does things that he believes work, such as a very low-carb diet. Now, I know that the American Diabetes Association recommends a high-carb diet, but Dr. Bernstein, he says, no, that's all wrong. He says that you should only get 6 grams of carbs at breakfast, 12 at lunch, and 12 at dinner. And you can have snacks in between, but he says that will get your blood sugars down and your A1C will be better. Now, he is on the internet. He's on YouTube. He talks a lot. I have seen some of his stuff briefly, but I haven't really gone through his videos that much. But you may want to do so. It would accompany this book because I'm sure he talks about the same things. He's also got other books too, not just this one. This one is a revised and updated version. I believe that this one was from 2007. So he may even have another updated version to this. His way of treating people is slightly unconventional compared to the other books I've read and even to my brother's doctor. My brother's doctor treats my brother who has type 1 in a more traditional fashion. But this doctor is different. Now, he claims to have come to this conclusion because of his own health. He was diagnosed with diabetes back in 1946 when he was 12 years old. And back then, he called it the dark ages of diabetes, which is true, because he says, I had to sterilize my needles and glass syringes by boiling them every day and sharpen my needles with an abrasive stone. I used a test tube and an alcohol lamp flame to test my urine for sugar. Think about that. He didn't have a little tiny blood glucose monitor like diabetics use today. This is the Stone Age. So he says that his chronically elevated blood sugars stunted his growth and also caused all kinds of other ailments, such as kidney stones, frozen shoulders, deformity of his feet because of a loss of sensation. He even lost the hair on the lower part of his legs. So, what did he do about it? Well, as time went on, he was able to get a hold of a glucose monitoring device or a glucose monitor. Now, he said that at the time it weighed 3 pounds and cost $650. Now, that was back in 1969, so that's quite a lot of money. And then he was able to get his blood sugars down. He was able to go from 400 blood sugars down to 85. And he cut back on the carbs and exercised a lot more. But also another thing, when he was 45 years old, he went back to college to become a doctor. That's pretty inspiring, I would say. So he has a no-nos list of foods that should not be eaten, foods that should be completely avoided, such as sweets and sweeteners, powdered sweeteners, except for stevia, candies, even the sugar-free types, honey and fructose, most diet and sugar-free foods, except sugar-free Jell-O gelatin that doesn't have maltodextrin in it. So you can have that. Okay, sweet and starchy vegetables, so no beans, no corn, no onions, no potatoes. Avoid fruits, all fruits except avocados. All dairy except for cheese. Okay, avoid wheat, rye, corn, and other products, pasta, breakfast cereals, most snack foods. So you see. And he even says egg yolks are good. So that's just kind of a brief synopsis of this book. I would say get it for yourself and watch his videos. It's a pretty good book, but it'd take a long time to read. Anyway, bye.